objectives to see how people behave in Tagulwan or how they respond to "I forgot my phone," to prove that there is still people who are honest matter how state of life they are in.
This is the day we pretended to leave my cell phone in public with my classmates and friends, waiting for people with good intentions, honesty, and fear of God they say would return it to me. Everything happens in normal routine. My friends and I, after our major classes, we decided to wander around in Tagum Plaza and go to the street of food to buy and start our experiment. And this is what happened in our video.
One hour later.
Uy, iingan na. Iyan, sa cellphone.
One hour later.
Ay, Ang reason ko ginano ko siguro is ako pa siguro kung mawalan ko phone is sakit sa buot, then ang hinaguan nga paggamit sa pagpalit sa phone ko siguro is mura kuan gid siya bitaw. Sakit pa ba ta kabalo sa giagian sa tao kung either ang kwarta to is iya pang gihaguan ng trabaho or gihaguan siya parent niya. Mas worse to is as a student po siguro gyapon sa kuan mga file pod adto is basi important o mga kuan niya isog biya i-restore.
Para sa mga student, nakabayad na ako para sa inyo.
Mostly po siguro na. Dapat siguro pa 50% siguro.
Di ba dayon si mong kabutan? Thank you.
Thank you kayo ha. Thank you kayo sir. Thank you so much.
There are two findings of this social experiment, and these are that nowadays, some of people still act kindly and have one of the most important moral values of a Filipino, which is honesty.
Second, if you accidentally forget your phone somewhere, you can never be sure if you'll get it again. However, we conducted the social experiment, and the way they responded to the situation, it proves that there are still humans who are actually kind person and willing to give the phone back. So be that kind of person.
Our social experiment taught us that the more honest you are, the more easy it is to trust. Not only will others trust you, but you can also feel more confident when trusting others. It's always good to pay it forward and develop good karma. That's much easier to do than it is to do, for not being true and faithful.
Our social experiment taught us that it is more important to strive for the money to buy our needs rather than having things that we claimed even if it is not from our own expenses. In addition, people who are involved in our social experiment is an example of a good Samaritan in their town.
We recommend based on this activity that we should be responsible for all the things that we have and we need to take care of, especially phones, because most of us gather a lot of information, memories, important files, documents, and bank accounts. We must take a lesson for this, especially in our own self.
To conclude the social experiment, it shows there are different kinds of people. Those who are willing to help genuinely, people who just ignore minding their own business, and lastly, those people that are simply thinking for their own good. In this social experiment, we just fixated on those people that are willing to help others, unlike some other people who ignored being a good Samaritan. That should reflect to others. So be content with what you have now. And I am leaving you now the quote of William Shakespeare that says, "No legacy is so rich as honesty."